Hello. Oh, wow.
One left.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Good day to you. Hello, King of Dragons, Richard, Cannibal Boy, Audible, Behemoth, Hamper, Egan. Thank you for the tier 3 sub for 11 months. I appreciate it, Egan. Darwin, Treats. Hi, Treat. Hi, Treat. Hi, Treat. Hi, Treat. Patrol. NP exception. Goodbye. Have a nice hike, Behemoth. Yesterday we got final screening in Pumber. Actually, somehow, do not know how. Why does Twitch pull up a caption setting window every time I refresh? I don't know. Does it? Huh. No idea. It's just a goat, so true. Managed to get one run to the final bumper in haste. Nice. That's pretty good. That one's hard. You got a bumper boost that one. Louch. God, Louch. That one. Damn it. It's Pumber today. It's Pumber day. Let's play Pumber today. It's Pumber day. That's it. It's always Pumber day. Every day is Pumber day. I wonder when Parrot said that. Was it when Parrot was playing for the first time, or when she was practicing for that speedrun she did? How do you Celeste name Bumper Boost? B-Boost? Just Boost. This video, YouTube video beginning, when she played for the first time, or when she was practicing for Pumber? Hello, SoCal, welcome. Bumpst. Whomst bumpst. Whomst bumpst. When she was playing for the first time, I see. How do you know that? Drink the water. Okay. Okay. It's it. Sorry. Don't shoot. There, my last sippy of water. There you go. So threatening. Damn. So angry. So menacing. Let me scratch. Don't interrupt my stretch. You know what? Arbo would put his hands inside of a dog's mouth as he's yawning. As the dog is yawning. Sokol, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You have to be a menace. You're such a menace. Look at this menace walking. I would not. You would 100% put your hand inside of. The intrusive thoughts would win against Arbo. Wow, thank you for the pets. I will do that. It's super funny to do. Don't do that. Guys, don't actually do that. By the way, it breaks your dog's trust. Pumber. It's Pumber. Let's play Pumber today. It's Pumber day. Sorry, this is like my weirdest vocal stem that I think nobody knows. Does anybody know where the ma is from? I don't know. Jackenstein? It's not from Jackenstein. It's much older than Jackenstein. Long man. Kadama. Kadama. Did you show up yesterday? I didn't see you. I think I saw you in VR chat briefly, but I came in late, so I didn't see you. Arbo was in VR chat. Arbo was wearing the headset. No, that's new. Sorry. What was the title screen? Silalalalala. 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 Did you look at the save I sent you? I did. That sounds awful. I was not. I got caught up watching someone finish in Stars in Time. Oh, I see. My headset died as I was sitting in Rick's head. It did. It did, yeah. Like it was immediately as you did that. It's like my head is poisonous to being sad. We only do normal things in VR. Don't worry about it. Okay, I knew I was not aligned properly. Not sassy at all. No, 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 no. Okay, so my avatar, for some reason, my avatar has a head seat. And I do not understand why it does, okay? But it does. Okay, that's like the first time I missed that bunny hop. It's not as weird as you think, okay? Just normal amounts of weird. Guys, what is a normal amount of weird? I think me doing random noises is a normal amount of weird. Me saying ma. About this much? I see. You seem to know your measures, huh? Okay. I have never been weird in VR chat. Kadama has never done anything weird in VR chat. Kadama is so normal. Don't worry about it. Kadama is normal and not silly. We are going to try for golden? No, of course not. Because there is no golden in this map. There's a silver. And I am going to try for silver. It's clearly different. Really? You're a normal amount of weird? Exy! You're a weird amount of weird. I still can't get over Exy just asking me for advice for freaking Solar Express when Exy has been doing Solar Express for like a year or more. I can't get over that. Have you no shame? I'm a weird amount of weird. It's true. Weird squared. Why I feel weird rounded? Oh, the song is going. Damn, I don't know why I died so much in the last screen. Where is it going? Straight to your house. Coming straight from your house. Coming. The one that makes you scream. Mr. Antenas. TV time. You can't get this from an egg. I came to a conclusion yesterday, chat. He's not here at the moment, but this is the conclusion I came to. I think 3 Gordons is like straight up an Undertale character or a Deltarune character, like straight up. He's like, he somehow ties into that universe. Like he's part of it. Like, and he's like Papyrus, by the way. Of course he said. You're telling me to steal a car yesterday, definitely agree. Have you been in communication with 3 Gordons? Recently figured out I can play Spotify using my alarm app, so I wake up to 10 every day now. I need the 3rd Sanctuary music to be my alarm, actually. I need to download that or something. I saw a funny video where somebody had that as an alarm. I found that so funny. I don't even remember what the video was about. I just remember like a little gag was the 3rd Sanctuary music being the alarm. This song is going. What the hell? Here, hold on. Small. I won't show the whole song. I will not show the whole song, but small music spoilers for Deltarune Chapter 4. We will not show the whole song, just the intro. It sounds like an alarm. Here. This. It's an alarm. Just loop this little part. Who's calling? It's an alarm. That's it. Northern Light? I forgot what Northern Light is. Let's see. Northern Light? I better me gusta. Okay, which one is this? Oh, where does this play on? At this time of the day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your television? Hello, Numa Numa, by the way. Sorry I missed your message. Once God wrote the most beautiful and wonderful masterpiece of a composition ever, Devil bet that he can still ruin it and made it default alarm music. Devil 1, that's crazy. I have the... So, you wanna know what my alarm is? I think my alarm is a... So, I forgot the name. It's a Asriel theme. It's like, it's one of Asriel's themes. It's like a remix. It's like a remix of Asriel's theme. It goes like... And I still have not gotten tired of it. Like, I like it. I still like it. Like, sure, if I hear it right now, I'm gonna like get triggered. If I just heard the song out of nowhere, I would still get freaking triggered. But I still like it. But I agree. It could kind of ruin it. But I guess it's better than having like a bad song. I really like Third Sanctuary, but then I remember the Chris Colley meme. Oh yes. Did I miss one of your messages before? Just because I've been doing it for a long time doesn't mean there aren't people more or different experienced than me. I guess. Love that Tubby released its own Spotify thing. Yeah, I didn't know about that. That's cool. Lenient 2 frame. That's where I died, guys. We love lenient Grandmaster gameplay. Are you winning on? You could say that. Hello, Beanie the Billy. My alarm is just one of the default Samsung ones. I think they meant how the Tena intro is a song in the UST for some reason. Huh? Oh, that. Okay, yeah, makes sense, yeah. Oh, I get it. Does not get it. Perfect. Do you get it or not? Oh, I get. Ah, yeah. Of course. Rick, please. Messing with Arbo has become my favorite stream activity. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care how much. Stop. Die. My mom decided she wanted a picture of my grandparent's dog in the middle of the lake. They needed a third person to actually do the paddling, so water was a little bit cold today. Wait, what? Show a picture of my grandparent's dog in the middle of the lake? Oh. Did you do the paddling? A stand-up paddle? I'm not sure if I get the picture. Ah! No pun intended. You know what? Pun intended. I will intend my puns. Sorry. Chat. Unintended puns. Unintended puns. Hello, so okay. Welcome. You're so okay. Intender puns, cowards. What? First try, nice. Is there any love so great as Rick's love for Pumber? There is one love greater than that, Dusky. It's my love for you. There is such a love. Dusky is so freaking incredible, guys. Guys, I was introducing my friend every single time. Like every single time that I'm introducing a friend to VR chat, the first person I want to bring them to is Dusky. Like Dusky is like the person I want to introduce them to because Dusky just fucking carries, man. I don't have to do anything else. It's just Dusky does it for me. It's good. You know what? It's good. Dusky just like holds them and goes like, you're such a good boy. Like, Dusky doesn't even know them. He does not. Dusky does not care if they're going to enjoy that. Dusky does not care about anything. And everybody's okay with that. And you know what? I'm all for it. It's great. Very good. Here's this massive dog with a pulsating bioluminescent tattoos and acid trip hypnotize. Give you compliments and deep voice and pet you softly. We toss you in deep end. Yes. Who has had this experience already? I think Shadow had this experience. I think Arbo had this experience. NP was lucky that Dusky was not there. NP was so lucky. When we went to VR chat, Dusky wasn't there. NP, you would be next. Oh, you did, it wasn't with Dusky? Oh, I thought you were. Damn, unfortunate. I need to introduce Shadow to Dusky sometime. Unlucky for you. Okay. Good. Okay, not bad. What does bioluminescent mean? It means like it's just like shiny. It's luminescent, right? It has lights. It's glowing, yes. It's glowing, but it's like it's supposed to be like something that is natural, right? For example, fireflies are bioluminescent. Or anglerfish. It's something that glows like natural, like in nature, kind of thing. No! Went to the chat, glowing, shifting colors, and pulsate to the beat of the world music. Yes. Everyone has two wolves inside them. At least one of them have to be a good boy. Sure. So like the moon? No, the moon does not glow naturally. And it's not like the moon, no. So the moon reflects sunlight, right? So like if you were at the moon and you looked at Earth, the Earth would glow just the same as the moon glows to us, right? So like technically the Earth glows just like the moon, right? So like the sun, not really like the sun, because the sun is not alive, right? I think it has to be something alive, like a plant or an animal or a mushroom, right? It's more like, yeah, it has to be like an animal or a plant or a mushroom or anything. Yeah, the bio is something that means life, yes. Because like otherwise it would just be like luminescent, like otherwise fire would be that, which doesn't make sense, because the sun is just basically a big ball of fire. Thanks, NB. we really have to complicate that. Is recently deceased anglerfish bioluminescent? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Maybe not for long though. Hello, Lynn. Lynn, I was thinking about you, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, and I've decided on something. I will not tell you what I decided on, but I have decided on something. Just kidding. I decided, you know what? I'll just take you at your word. You know what? It does not matter. If the ghost that haunts my house glows, is it technically bioluminescent? Is the ghost alive? That is the question. Emmett Panda, hello, welcome. Nice seeing you. How are you doing? No, it's dead. That's why it's a ghost. But what if it's an alive ghost? Good. Make coffee and waffles. I'm ready to do some chess. Really? Do you play chess online, or is it a tournament? Well, what you gonna do with chess? Or are you doing chess with the coffee and the waffles? Rick, do you want to hear about the cake I'm going to make tomorrow? I would love to hear about the cake you're going to make tomorrow, Desky. Please tell me. Oh yeah, I was talking about VR chat, right? So I just brought my friend to VR chat, and Dusky just like freaking carried everything. It's great. And I don't know. It's just good that my friend was able to just talk with everyone very easily. Even though like I don't really know what to talk about him. We've known each other only for 2 months. And you know, my memory is not the greatest. I'm not the best at talking, period. It was great. What's up, Purple? I'm gonna make a chocolate oatmeal stout cake with an Irish cream coffee icing. I could not picture that in 100 years. In that case, I would love if you sent me a picture after you're done. Imagine being good at talking. Imagine being able to talk. True. Arbo didn't used to talk. Arbo used to be like completely mute in the Discord calls that we went to. And now look at them. Look at him. We're so proud of him. Periods make it hard to talk? I would say they do, yeah, probably. Can anyone attest to that? I don't know. I couldn't tell. Well, whenever I use periods, it's because I stopped talking anyways. Especially 3 of them. As active mutism, I have come so far and be able to talk. That's true. Kadama does such a good job and has such a sweet voice. And it's so nice to hear him talk. Every time. And honestly, Kadama, it makes me really happy when you're like excited about something. When I see you in VR chat and you're yapping much more than usual. It just makes me happy, you know? Oh, nice save. No, the moon cycle was wrong because of the save. No. I was not expecting that. Interesting. Oh my god, I know. You can drum. Thank you. Okay, let's hear it. How many hands do you have? No, that's like 2 different sets of drums. I don't believe it. Crazy. Whoa. That corner boost. That was like a corner boost block. Corner boost. Selective mutant same thing as Rash from Big Bang Theory. I've never watched Big Bang Theory. I just know it's... From what I remember, it's not good representation of anything at all. It's just what I remember hearing about it. I'm not really good at explaining because I'm not an expert in this topic, but I can try. If I remember correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. It's like there are situations or circumstances where the person is able to speak more easily than others, right? It doesn't mean that they don't want to talk. Or anything like that. It's just that there's situations and circumstances that are different for each person that makes it easier or harder for them to talk, right? And like that is true for a lot of people, but like in the case of selective mutism, it's like very extreme, right? And again, it's not because, oh, the name is very misleading, by the way. When you say selective, it means like, oh, the person chooses when they want to speak, then they select when they want to speak. No, they don't, they can't choose it, no. Eu Fraco, thanks for the follow. Situational mutism. That seems like a more accurate name, yes. Whoa, okay, that happened. Yeah, the brain chooses, yes. Eugene! Hi, Eugene. Muds. Where's the Eugene shout out? Legend. I know that guy! Wait, I know that guy! Exactly. Rick for point. Oh. Oh, let's hear what Kadama said. AI Dungeon and talking to it in text with no pressure a few years ago helped me with words. 2, just being around folks in VR as a tiny listener a lot with reinforcement that folks didn't mind me being silent helped me be more comfortable. And 3, getting to dance just as a freeform thing has helped me with making me be more expressive with body language that ends up helping me talk. It's also just easier to talk when I'm excited from moving to music. Kadama, question. Does selective mutism apply to text chat as well? Like, are you still able, like, if you're like talking like on a stream like this, is it like less intense in some way? Formerly near mute, diving into the deep end of the pool with voice acting outside the context of any social interaction was extremely helpful to me. That's great to know. Voice acting, huh? That's really cool. There are probably many ways that people can help, you know, even though they might have a natural difficulty for that. It's really good to know that there's things that still help even then, right? Just like Kadama described and just like you described then. So Kadama was talking about AI Dungeon, right? Some people might look down on AI or just go like, oh, AI is really bad on any case, any use of AI is bad or anything like that. I disagree somewhat. I think there's cases where like it's genuinely helpful, and especially like in Kadama's case, even for me, just like being able to talk in like a zero, no stakes, anything, right? It helps. Like even if it's a crutch at first, it can help. I'm not suggesting it, I'm not recommending it in any sense, right? I'm just saying that there are many ways to, thankfully, right? many things that can help with it, right? If you're very creative and very, you know, dedicated like Kadama is. And it's gonna be much harder for some people more than others too. Just makes me glad that my friends are able to have this sort of development, is what I'm trying to say. SB Candle, thank you for the follow. And like, whatever you need to do to help yourself, do it without fear of being judged, is what I'm trying to say, right? Let's read it. Eugene, like that one person from the SGDQ race? Damn! From my experience, it applies also in chat. I get panic attacks even thinking about writing any chat outside this. Really? I'm glad that you feel so comfortable here, Hamter. Are there other places where you chat a lot? Other chats, other streams, or Discord communities? This is loud. I think there is no one who is inherently boring or bad, so don't be shy. Had a guy who once complained that he doesn't really have any friends or conversation. I asked him, have you tried to ask people about their day? Later he came back and said, my advice is working. People are being friendly. I say it can be difficult, but I'm sure people will probably love you if you do choose to talk. So being charismatic and being interesting, honestly, it comes from understanding other people and wanting to know about their day. If you want to know the most charismatic person I know, it's Caliph. Caliph is a fountain of charisma. Like, he just exudes charisma everywhere. He said that in real life it's not that much like that, but like, holy crap, at least on the internet, nobody can disagree with me. Anybody that has talked to Caliph for 5 minutes knows that Caliph is like freaking incredible in charisma. And you just have to reflect that to people, right? People love talking about themselves, just ask anything about people and they'll yap at you. Yeah, and then you evolve into what they're saying. And like, by taking genuine interest into other people, that's how you evolve that charisma. You have to like really try to understand what other people are trying to say. And that's a big problem with me, because a lot of the time I am not naturally interested in so many things. And that, I don't know if that's because of depression, I don't know if that's because of ADHD or whatever, right? I am unfortunately like I have to like force myself to be interested in people sometimes. I don't feel like that is way too natural for me. I don't know. But people might think I'm charismatic because of the way I act. So I guess it's working. And it's not like I don't have enjoyment doing that either, right? It's just that I have to put myself out of my way to do that, which also does not drain me that much. Hello, SB Kendo, cheers. Why would you want to develop the asthma? because breathing is too easy. I don't have challenging breathing. I need some challenge in my life. I think you meant charisma? We're talking about charisma, not asthma. For me, Ken, the way I've described it, picking the words to say takes effort, and the more anxiety or things going in my head, the more effort it takes to pick those words. Then separately, it also takes effort to say things aloud, and anxiety, tiredness, other words around all can make that more effort. If the effort is too high, it becomes more than I can be willing to do in the moment. That's a really good way to describe it. So like, if you're talking to someone with selective mutism like that, if they take a little bit to say something, if you know that they want to say something, if they want to continue their topic, let them speak, right? Even if you might feel like they take long, or like you want to say something first, just let them speak, because they're just picking their words, right? They're being careful what they're gonna say. Just let them talk. And sometimes, not just me, but a lot of people might talk over Kadama. And, you know, I really apologize for that. I think you deserve all the time that you need to talk because you have very interesting things to say. And you're always, honestly, Kadama, the effort you put into being a kind person, into just being very understanding and great to everybody, it shows, right? We can see that. I never heard of selective mutism before. That's very interesting. It's a real thing. I definitely have many friends that have it. Rick, explain. I don't have to explain anything. Everyone deserves to breathe. I agree. Kadama deserves to breathe. Kadama, I'm giving you back your breathing privileges. I partially ask them for that, but also a lot of the time I feel like I'm annoying them, so I end up not talking. If it's your partner, I'm sure that they want you to keep talking. I hope that they do. I love to listen to people and things they're passionate about. It makes me happy to hear them being happy about something. That's why you're so charismatic, Shadow Kunai, and that's why we're being friends so fast. And also, yes, Hawk. Sorry, also, hello, Hawk. Not yes, Hawk. Hello, Hawk. Did you enjoy talking to my friend yesterday, Hawk? And by the way, shout outs to Caliph. 18+ stream. But Caliph! Frick, you're here! God damn it, don't do that! The jump scare! God damn it, don't smiley face! Just because I was talking about you. I don't know if you're here when I was talking about you, but I literally just clicked on top. We were talking about you. I was talking about how charismatic you are. And about like just like reflecting back to people and being able to talk about, you know, just being interested in other people and how that makes you more charismatic. We're talking about like charisma, selective mutism, being comfortable around people, and guys, just the community I'm in. Please shut the fuck up. Caliph, are you the one with the asthma? I'm sorry you can't breathe. Caliph, I really hope you can breathe again. I'm sorry for our asthma. I believe in the infinite curiosity I have in other people. No, still holding breath. Wild, thank you. So that is one thing that I struggle to have, right? So like I said, I have to make an effort to be interested in other people. It's not like other people are uninteresting. It's just I don't know. I'm like untrained in some way. Like I am just like, I guess, too into my own desires. I don't understand, right? Like for my whole life, for like so long in my life, it was difficult to just talk about other people and be interested in what other people have to say. I don't know how to describe it, but for example, when people are talking about real life, when people are talking about topics that I don't understand about, it's very easy for me to just trail off and for me to just like not pay too much attention to what they're saying, and so I can't really continue that topic. You have the same trait in me, really. I wouldn't say, like, I guess that from you. Hello, Milu, by the way. But like, it's even then, I can tell that you at least put an effort in hearing other people and and knowing what they have to say and continue their topic, right? And I do that too. But the thing is, it's an effort, right? It is a skill. Now, I wonder if it is a skill for everyone that has this, like Caliph, or if it's something that comes more naturally. Like, yes, I really am that interested in what you're trying to say, right? Because for Caliph, it feels like it just comes naturally to him. Like, he is very interested, like genuinely just interested in other people, right? And can you say that for me? Like, people can say I'm charismatic on stream. People can say I'm charismatic when talking and can say, yeah, Rick is good to talk to. Rick can listen. Rick can, I don't know, doesn't talk all about himself. Sure. But is it genuine, right? It's something that I don't know if I can say for myself. Like, it's something that I have to consciously do. I have to go like, yeah, okay, let me listen to what they're saying. Let me actually go and say something about what they're saying, right? I have to consciously stop and go like, what can I say about this topic that this person is saying to show that I am interested? Not that I am not interested, not that I'm uninterested, but at the same time, I have to feel like I have to show that I'm interested, right? Because that's what's good and that's what people do, right? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I wanted that to come naturally to me. I wanted that to just be, to take no effort. I wanted that to be, yes, I just really want to hear what you have to say. Like, I want to hear right now because I love you so much. I want that. That's what I always wanted. That's when I saw Rousey for the first time, you go like, yes, Rousey is like that. Why can I not be like that? Like, and not that that doesn't happen to me. Like, of course, there are many things where that does happen. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else. It's like licking a lemon versus making lemonade with your ears. Thank you, Lynn. You described it perfectly. Thank you. I don't know. Does that make any sense to anyone? Because I want to be interested. I really, really, really genuinely, deeply do. I want that to be like something so deep inside of me that is just completely natural. I really am that interested. I have my own experience I compare it to another person's, which is how I connect with others. That inherently means I have to learn about them first. That is amazing, Numa. That is amazing. That is a really good thing. I feel like I relate to pretty much all that. I've been working on it for a few years, but progress is slow. Interesting. I'm glad that there's people that relate. I just yap away knowing that nobody's listening to me. Oh, Miller. I struggle when it comes to people not in online career for a space. Like with family, I don't know how to talk to them about TV shows or politics or school. Try to get people to talk about what excites us and what I want to absorb. Interesting. I'm thinking, it's just that Caliph is not only interested in people itself, like themselves, but also interested in a variety of different topics, right? And this is why you're an expert in so many different topics at the same time. Man, 3 times in a row? Can I see the background of the stream behind your Fluffy? Sure. That's my little art here. Look. This art was made by Fatal Bagel when I got to 100% Nethus. It's very cute. And also animated by Killer G64. I can barely sit around my family for more than 30 minutes. Honestly, and here's the thing, right? Why do you think you struggle with that, Caliph and Hawk? Is it because in general they're difficult people to deal with? Or is it just the topics, the things that they enjoy and they like? See, I just love talking to people. I'm very blessed. All my siblings and family are very easy to talk to. That's great to know. That strawberry is raw. I always cook my strawberries. A raw berry, for shorts. Caliph is so interested in Pumber. I love how interested Caliph is in Pumber. I guess I am blessed and never thought about it that way. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not that I am not interested in people and making connections, right? I am. But it just comes across, it's just much harder, right? For me to be interested in people themselves when I do want to, when I really want to. But just by having the empathy to understand these things, Luma, that is really good. I struggle to hear people focus only on negative things in their life, complaints, setbacks, failures. I only know how to be an expert in joy. My family was very negative, I see. I feel like I'm fairly negative in many things, but I hide it well. So I try to display only positives, I guess. I don't know. Would people say that I'm negative? I guess not on my stream, but I'm always afraid of seeming negative to my friends. I like talking to you about feelings. You're very sweet, and I love you. See, guys, this is why Caliph is amazing. Man, I sit down for lunch with them. The tops are usually, did you see what they murdered a giant woman today? Yeah, I kind of do. I got that habit from my family, unfortunately. Sometimes I talk about really bad things for no reason. I used to, like, this is something that I am overcoming. But it happens even on my stream today. Sometimes, not today. I can't help it. Gotta share the misery sometimes, you know. I don't know. It's weird. So my mom is a very judgy person. Like, she judges, and she would deny that she does, but she judges everything and everyone. She sees a person on TV. She sees a woman on TV, and she goes like, look at how ugly that woman is. Like, she is that type of person. Look how fat she is. All the time. And I know that this is part of why I am so afraid of being judged, right? And she denies it. When I call her out for it, she denies it completely. And unfortunately, I even got that from her, I'm pretty sure. Some sort of it, right? My husband's family does the same thing, yeah. Every now and then, it's something you just can't help but talk about, but it's every day, yeah. If it's every day, yeah, I get it. Nah, there's no reason confronting them, Egan. Like, she is not going to get it. I tried confronting them several times. Like both her and my dad. My dad does similar things. My dad is not outwardly judgy, but he's internally judgy, and you can tell. Because when he blows up, all of those thoughts come out, and you can tell. So my mom used to have little small explosions every day, and my dad has like one big explosion every so often, right? Pretty much. I really hope to be the opposite of that. Just want to bring joy to conversations I'm in. Very bad and very bad at that in real life though. Aw. I can tell that at least here, where you can craft your thoughts and you can take your time to think and you can be the person that you want to be, right? With your intentions. You do a very good job in that, and you bring joy whenever you're here. Okay? And same thing for so many people here. Same thing for... By the way, Asterisk, hi! Wow, wait, it's Asterisk. I just realized... Hi, Asterisk. Whoa. Hello, wow. Founders badge member, by the way. Actually founders badge person. Crazy. Like, probably one of the only people with a founders badge that remembers me. Hope you're doing good. My mom was shouted loudly for me to shut up because she thought she hung up the phone on me. She apologized for me to hear her say that. She didn't apologize for actually saying it. That type of thing. Yep. There you go. We get to see Ashley's founders badge. There it is. Show it. Display it to us. The glorious partner founders badge. Where is it? Show it to me. Oh. Wait, is it not there? Can't believe it. Wait, where is it? Did you disable it? Or do you not have it? Am I confusing you? I thought you had it. Am I crazy? Here? Dusky, did I just scam you? I think I scammed Dusky. I do have it. Wait, where is it? I don't see it. I don't think you can use it if you're on a gifted sub. GG, man. Wait, hold on. Let me get my... I am not confusing it. I'm pretty sure Astix is following her, man. Where is it? Hold on. Viewers, community. Is it in subs? Hold on. Hold on. I'll find it. Is it... Where is this? Subscriptions, analytics. It's not here. No, not here. I forgot. It's like subscriptions or some monetization. Here. Is it this? No, not this. Community. Where is this? Leaderboard? No. Anybody knows what this is? I do not know where this is. There is a place where you can see it. I'm 100% sure there's a place you can see it. There. Where? Here. I think subscriber badges. No? No. Frick. Man. Rick for blind where? Option settings to hide it. I just unchecked it. What? Rick for blind? Where? I found it. Where? Astro's message? Oh, the badge. You found it. There it is. There it is. We found it. There you go. We found the badge. I thought you were talking about the... I thought you were talking about the option that I was looking for. I was like, it's here. It's here. I was like, it's here? The option where? No, you're talking about the badge. I was not looking at that. What? It was in a drawer somewhere. Oh, that was so close, actually. Okay, back to the previous topic. Let's see. I was raised by judgmental parents. Sorry for missing the messages. Please do send them again if I missed it. My dad has since come around and become much more graceful human being. That's great to know. Let's see what Shadow said. The more you judge others, the more you project that into yourself and judge yourself negatively. I agree with that. I completely agree with that. Not judging others is the way to not judge yourself as well. Like, you can temporarily boost yourself by judging others and say, yes, I'm better than them because of that. But at the end of the day, that is going to make you insecure about that same aspect. I'm very lucky that I was raised by understanding parents. That's so good to hear, May Ray. Honestly. And not to say my parents are terrible human beings. They're just people, right? They try their best. And nowadays, now that we're actually apart, and I get to visit them only once every 2 weeks, now they're great to me. Right? Now they're better to me, right? Now they actually treat me like a person that, you know, that they actually care about. Like, if they judge me behind their back, that's up to them. But, like, especially my mom. I've been talking to my mom almost every day on WhatsApp. And I really thought I was not going to be talking to my mom ever again. Like, at some point, right? I thought, yeah, when I move out, I'm just not going to talk to my mom anymore. But now, she's just being nice to me. She's being a much better person, and I'm happy for that. And I'm genuinely happy to be talking to her. Like, no one will not forget everything you did to me. That easily, right? But now I don't feel like, man, I'm not even gonna, I don't know. One very dark thought I had was like, man, when you die, I'm not going to your funeral. Like, is one thing I used to think. But I don't think that anymore. I don't know. Like, I realized that, you know, she did try her best. But it is so difficult, right? It didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like she cared for most of the time when it mattered the most, right? I am still not gonna say my feelings to her. I'm still not trusting her with my feelings ever like that, right? Like, if I do, right? If I ever do, she has to at least respect it. She has to at least like, not do the thing that she does. Hello, Mordem. Because I still, like, even though, like, yeah, she's treating me better, I still don't feel close to her. Rick, I 100% relate to not being interested in everyone, but wanting to a point that I question my empathy. But what I notice is I have 1 to 2 friends I'm interested in listening to, and I think it's enough to show that you care about others. Hakan, thank you so much for telling me. I definitely am interested in close friends. Like, once it gets to a point, it's much more easy to be interested in them, right? The thing is, I feel like I've become more interested in friends once it hits like a very deep point. Like it's something that happens, but it's so difficult to happen. Like honestly, I've become interested in like people that were like love interests or like best friends, right? Like in the way that I was describing earlier, like genuinely interested. Like I want to hear everything you have to say. I just want to hear you talk, right? And not like it doesn't happen ever, right? Like it happens to just regular, closer-ish friends as well. But I don't know. It's just like the closer I am to someone, the more that happens, is what I'm trying to say. But I wish that happened in a lower threshold. I wish that happened like more frequently. Like I wish that happened to pretty much everyone. Which happens to Caleb, for example. Or at least the people in his circle. Because these people are in my circle, right? Or am I in the wrong circle? I don't know. I wouldn't say so. So yeah, Estes, the thing we were talking about is just conversations and interest in people and like charisma. And one thing that I've concluded is that charisma comes from being interested in people and like genuinely wanting to hear what they have to say, right? And then I gave the example of Caleb, which is a really charismatic person. And like it's something that comes naturally to him. But like for me, it's difficult because I have to somewhat fabricate. Not really fabricate, more like I have to consciously do it. Not that it's fabricated, not that I am uninterested. First of all, right? I am interested in people many times. But like I have to consciously go like, okay, what can I ask about this topic to this person? Instead of like having the curiosity of, wow, this is so interesting. I want to know how they do that. I want to know how they do that. I go like, instead, I think it would be interesting to know, maybe to ask how they achieve that. I guess like it would show interest in a way, right? So some people can like, I used to think myself manipulative because of that, but I guess it's just the way I operate. And because I want to be interested in people, and that is a genuine feeling, right? That makes it conflicting. It's weird, right? It's just the way that I process these things is different than the people that I want to be like. Even though I want to be like that. I suppose that I'm not the only one that feels this way. Damn, this song is going. Kara's very gregarious. Gregarious? He's like Greg? I'm just kidding. I don't know what that means. It's hard to learn how to be asthmatic, but I think you can learn it. Finally, we can learn how to be asthmatic together, chat. I wish I was like that. I like just being with friends, even though I don't really have any right now, but my mind is totally blank most of the time. I never find myself wanting to know much of anything and act very passively. Yeah, I think that might be similar to, possibly similar to how Arbo feels, I guess. Not saying that I'm thankful for all the things I went through, but I learned a lot from all the bad experiences somehow. Despite it all, I still choose to be kind, despite everything. Yes. Did someone say arithmetic? We can learn to be arithmetic if you just try, chat. We can be an arithmetic asthmatic if you just try and put your heart into it. Hello, Kerr. Why did I pick up the silver? Wait, why did I pick up the silver? I did that without realizing. Okay. There you go. Egan requested the Roblox game. No, I don't want to. No. Sorry, no. Oh, we may not do that. Actually, no, thank you. I do not feel like I want to get into that. No, no, thanks. I never said that I will be accepting every single tier 3 request. I never said that. Why am I picking up the silver? Like, you're free to make another request, but I'm not playing Roblox. Too much to get into. Way too much to get into. Egan has requested, I believe, that killer game. What was it called? A Killer Frequency? That was Egan, right? That game was really cool. Or was it Gaming Guy? I forgot. It was cool, yeah. I like Killer Frequency. I don't want to get into too much into it and discover every secret of that game, but it was a nice experience. It felt like a smart visual novel type of thing, right? I felt like I was actually like trying to solve a mystery type of thing. It was fun. There are probably like many games that do that way better. But it was very polished. It was simple. It was like bite-sized, right? Can probably finish that game in 1 or 2 days if you play it a lot. Life is too short for Roblox. Yeah. Are you friends with Lynn by any chance, Amoeba? I can't believe you got Lynn too. I've been enjoying the conversation today. I have. It's been nice. What were we talking about anyways? Asthma? Yeah, we love asthma. Arithmetics? Right, arithmetics, yes. It's your choice, but can you also read my summary of the game I requested? I did, but just being a Roblox game is not right. I don't know. I have high prejudice with Roblox. Good quote. Thanks, Arbol. I don't know anything about Roblox. I just know that I don't want to play Roblox. That's all. I quote so much. You're such a quoter. Oh, that is quote 420. Wow. Play that one game that has Jenny in it. Wait, there is a game that Jenny voice acted for in Roblox, isn't there? I wouldn't say Roblox is an engine. I would say Roblox is more of a platform, kind of like VRChat, right? Like where you can like program stuff, I guess. I don't know. That is such a wild phrase to say. There's a Roblox game where Jenny voice acted for. There is, isn't there? I think there is, yes. I didn't realize the Hawk knew Jenny. The difference between engine and platform? Engine is like where you make the games, right? Like Unity, for example, or Game Maker. What else? Like something that the game uses to be made, I'd say, right? In this case, right, the platform, like, I mean that in this case, right? And a game platform, I don't know, is where I guess what I'm trying to say is it, I don't know, is the metaphor doesn't go that far. They're published hosted, yeah, I guess, yeah. That's a better way to put it. I wouldn't even say VRChat is really a platform, I guess. How do we tell the car has an engine or platform? Sometimes it has both. I know him because of you. Okay. We'll play the ads in a bit. Played those chapters 1 and 2, and it definitely didn't make me cry a handful of times and almost cry several more times. Totally not. For sure. Nope, I would never cry. Deltarune chapter 1 and 2 made you cry? Really? Where? Can you describe the scenes without spoiling too much? For the people that haven't played it? Why were we talking about Founder's Badge earlier? Because I just said, hey, it's Asterisk. Asterisk is here. One of the rare people with a Founder's Badge. That's why we're talking about Founder's Badge. Because you have a Founder's Badge. And not many people do. And you came back to chat. And you haven't been in chat in a while. And I was appreciating you being in chat. Is that the game where the unshaped stuff comes from? Yes. Thank you. Perfectly described. The conference streamer is on. Hi, Leafy. Leafy, we were talking about such an interesting topic earlier. It's bad you weren't there. I wish you were there. Leafy, why do you have to come just before the ads? I would love if you're a part of that conversation. How do you practice for Goldens? So usually I go for loadouts. Good trip, baby. I've been busy. That's what I do best. You know me. Chat, ads are coming. I will be talking to chat during the ads. So go take a little stretch, go take a little break, go use the restroom, go drink water. And be right back. Or not, because I'm still here. Hello, Coolman. Fluffy Boy Gaming, it's me. So, practicing for Goldens. They're probably in an ad hell, so I'll wait for that. Raku, hi Raku. You know, I was thinking of Leafy and Raku in the conversation I was having just now. Eco! Oh my god. Loud noise.
Rick chat.
What did Sari say twice? They're just yapping today. What's with your profile picture on Discord? I noticed they changed. First of all, Eco, thank you for the 20 highs. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Eco, we're having such a nice conversation today. Man, I need to repeat the whole topic and talk about it again for my new friends in chat. I can't believe it. That's something that annoys me. We're having like such nice conversations. And like, I wish my friends were here and now I have to talk about it again. Yeah, we're talking about charisma and stuff and just wanting to be with people and also family. Address the profile picture. Okay, the profile picture. Asterisk. You haven't been here in a while, but I have a new Sona. That is Meet My Little Guy. I haven't published his name yet because I'm embarrassed. But he's a little guy. Little fella, little creature. Look at him. Where is it? Look at him. It's him. There's only so heart eyes emoji. True. It is. It's a cute name though. I will say their name once I have an actual ref sheet, okay? Norp? It's not Norp. I kind of want it to be like an it. Just because it's funny. Like it has to be like an it. It's not Gleep! No, he's not Glorp, he's not Gleep Glorp, no. Stop. He would be called Gleep though. Gleep? Honestly, he would be called Gleep. It's the name, I'm pretty sure it is the name I told you, Arbol. No, it's not Reckless, no. It's also not Gleeble. Stop. Stop. Demetrius, DeMarcus, Bartholomew, Gleeblus 3. Did I tell you the name, Leafy? I forgot. Chat, imagine how evil this is, by the way. Add the free viewing. Disable. Is this evil? Is it? It sounds evil to me, in my opinion. Imagine having a sub to a channel and not being free from ads. I think it's just evil. Crazy, by the way. Remove all the incentives for subs. Why don't you go ahead and remove all of your emotes? If you want to disable that. Okay, what were we saying? Fox. Very Fua vibes to them. What is Fua? Fluffy? Do it for just one ad break. Come on, do a little crime. That would be a good bit, to be honest. Fluffy in Japanese. Well, I am fluffy in Brazilian. Huh? What do you say about that? Hawk. People talk about, oh, saudade, saudade this, saudade that. Saudade is such a Brazilian word. You know what is a good Brazilian word? Fofo. Fuck you. Fofo is a great Brazilian word. It means both fluffy and cute at the same time. Fuck saudade. I stand fofo. Brazil has optimal furry words? No way. Optimize for furry. But to be honest, the word furry in Portuguese is fucking weird. It's like felpudo. You don't want us to just say someone is felpudo. Please don't do that. It doesn't have a good connotation to it. Wait. Or am I wrong? Maybe that's not. Maybe I'm wrong about that, actually. Maybe it's not. Am I wrong? I might be wrong about that. I need to check. Hi, Recluse! I've played chapter, but yeah, I think that has already made me laugh and cry more times than any other piece of media, and have only played the first 2 chapters. Did I miss your message? Hi, Recluse! Did you say where you cried? Let me see. Taking away leafy perms for 5 seconds is crazy. Basically, every time was when the dear girl or her family was on screen, but also Susie sometimes. When the dear girl or her family was in chapters 1 and 2, really? Interesting. Interesting. Puto? What? Peludinho. Okay. Interesting. No moments with her that. Okay. Interesting. I have a feeling you really enjoy chapters 3 and 4. Chat, play Deltarune, by the way. Yes, it's not fully out already. Play it anyways. I do not care how you consume media. Do it my way. Where's Deltarune? It's a racket. Hello, Recluse. What is the Deltarune? Is a question that everybody is asking. In reality, I would say we already know what the Deltarune is, right? We know what the Deltarune is. You know what's the funniest thing? I can probably say what the Deltarune is, and it'd be completely like non-spoiler, and nobody would realize it. Deltarune is the friends we made along the way. Damn, how did you know? I can't believe you've been spoiling people, Hawk. I love Rick Fernello just chatting stream with background gameplay. I certainly have played both games. Why have you not played it, Hawk, actually? Question. Oh, you are one person I feel like would enjoy it. I feel like you have prejudice against it. That's it. It must be it. For real, for real. Not a big RPG fan. See? You think I'm an RPG fan? Fuck. RPG is one of the genres I don't like. Actually, I don't know. Yep, I don't like RPGs at all. It's definitely one of my least favorite genres for sure. Honestly, it's a funny dialogue game. It never appealed to you? Damn. Can't believe Hawk doesn't know anything. Yes, Carl. Deltarune is different. It is something else, right? Undertale and Deltarune. I would say Undertale doesn't quite hit it as Deltarune is doing it right now, right? Like, Deltarune is hitting it. But the thing is, you kind of have to play Undertale to play Deltarune IMO. Like, things just feel different if you do. Though I don't think I've talked to anyone that has only played Deltarune and not Undertale. I wonder what their perspective would be if they played Deltarune and then played Undertale. Yeah, the bad thing about Undertale is that it has random encounters, right? I feel like it's supposed to play into the meta narrative in the game, right? Or the evil route. Because I think at the end of the day, Deltarune and Undertale are trying to say the same message. But Deltarune, like, does it in a much more understandable way. Main thing I don't like about Deltarune is a lot of the humor. It feels very low random, and that's usually not my style of humor. There's also lots of jokes that are great too. What do you mean low random? I'm old. Can a man just not be old? You're taking Tutu? I think it's only random if you don't know the context. Like, I don't think anything is entirely random. It's supposed to be like something is supposed to be a little bit shocking, right? So like, take Pinnacle of Undertale is like Papyrus jumping out the window. Like, when I think of Undertale humor, I think that one of the first jokes that comes to people's minds is Papyrus jumping out the window, right? Like, what the fuck is that? It's about the presentation. It's about like the least expected thing to be done. So I guess it can be like random in that sense. But at the same time, isn't that what humor is, right? Where like you somewhat expected, you somewhat know that yes, Papyrus is going to do something stupid here. Like, we can tell Papyrus would not actually be helpful in the situation. Like, he is going to do something stupid, but like, how is he going to achieve that? You know in your back of your mind, yes, he's going to do something stupid, but what is it? How is he gonna get out of the situation? And then he just fucking jumps out the window. Right? It turns you blue. And you know, what Toby said about Deltarune is right. It's not a game for everyone. It's a game for a very specific type of people that feel a very specific type of way. And for those people, it can be something truly incredible. Yeah, the community shaped lamp is like, it describes Undertale humor, right? It's like, it's a comment on media. right? That's what it is. It's a comment on media. It's like, it's trying to say, if you analyze it, yes, we need to get you out of the situation, but how? Let's do it the most obvious in your face thing possible. It's anti-humor in a way, right? It's anti-RPG. Undertale is not an RPG, it's an anti-RPG, right? It's trying to say, this is not, like, we know that they will give us a stupid excuse to do this, and something that's like plot armor, right? Because what is the convenience lamp? It's plot armor. Nothing more than that. It's trying to make fun of that thing, right? Because like, wow, let's hide behind something. Like, this is so conveniently placed here for our protagonist to hide, right? It could be that could happen in any piece of media, but like in that, it's so extreme that the lamp is shaped exactly like your character in that angle, right? It's in your face. The thing is, a lot of our humor nowadays has evolved to be like that, in your face. And now it gets saturated. Like, if you look at Murder Drones, I haven't watched much of that. I watched like the first episode. And when I watch that, I see like, that is a little bit in your face. That is post-irony, yes. Exactly. That is like... And like, it also gets to a point where like, that becomes unfunny. But if you just do it again and again and again and again, then it becomes funny again. Right? So like, Deltarune jokes, they become more refined after that, because obviously the author realizes that. And then we just come full circle, where Deltarune actually feels like an actual RPG a little bit more, but it's still trying to do the same criticism. It's still trying to say the same thing about media itself. What Undertale and Deltarune is a commentary about how we consume media. It's not just about, oh, be kind, have mercy, I don't know, understand people, have empathy. In my opinion, it's a commentary about media. More than anything else, it's a commentary about art itself, right? Rick trying to cope for the tree jokes. Shut up! Don't ever say that again. So when we see in the say, oh, it has no reason to exist, as seen in the evil route. That's the thing. Evil route is a commentary on the destruction of media in a way. It's a commentary on like the overuse or something, right? Like, what if you just completely detach yourself from the media and stop connecting to it? What would happen then, right? Then something like the convenient shaped lamp now has no meaning. Now it's just there. Like, why is it there? Right? Even that joke, it's a big commentary. Even when now it serves no purpose. It's trying to say, yes, if you completely detach yourself from this, and things are going to happen anyways. Even when the lamp is there and it's not being used, Papyrus is not going to go after you, right? You are completely detached from the media, after all. So, and that's what Sans says, right? In Undertale. Oh, love is an acronym. The more you distance yourself, the more you bring yourself to hurt others, right? And that's what you're doing. You're distancing yourself not from the characters. You as a player are distancing yourself from the media, from art. You are distancing yourself, right? That's the point. And what is Deltarune? Bringing yourself closer, right? And obviously, it has the same side, distancing yourself. How can you do that How would you want to do that? You can only do that if you distance yourself, right? If you see that as just a game. And maybe what it's trying to say is that there is value in both of these things, perhaps in some way. Does that make sense to anyone else? Am I going crazy? The game spells it out for you. That things like these are achieved by distancing yourself, right? Thanks, Kadama. I needed that. Hello, Jason. Maybe that needs a little bit more context. Give me 1 second. I don't know, Hawk. I cannot tell you to play it. I did say, Hawk, go play it right now. I am mostly joking. I would not force anyone to play this game because expectations, they destroy this game, right? Like, thinking that you're going to find something in this game is exactly what makes you not find it. Like, trying to find something in this game before you even try it is what is going to destroy this game, right? Especially in the case of Undertale, which has not aged well in the gameplay sense, right? In the media sense, in the commentary, what it's trying to say, Undertale has aged extremely well. In gameplay sense, it has aged really poorly. In humor, unfortunately, I think because of how our humor evolved, right? It can feel cheesy. But at the time, it did not, is what I'm trying to say. When it came out, it did not. Like, if you play it like Ryan did. Ryan was not having a fun time with Undertale, man. And by the way, I recommend not streaming it.